a big deer.
Would you tell him thank you so much? Tell him, say thank you, Mr.
Thank
Graves.
you, Mr. Graves.
It was November, what, 14th? 14th, checked him out of school about lunchtime, 12 o'clock. Take him to home, get some food in his belly, get him dressed. We have about a 5-minute ride to the farm.
Yep.
So we get to the farm, get dressed up, get our hand warmers. It's a pretty cool day, overcast. I think we just had a front come in. All right, guys, here it is. November 14th. Got check little man out of school. You know, our parents have all done it to us. Check this out on a good afternoon. What they thought was a good afternoon. We've had 2 days of a good rain. It's cleared up. It's pushing out. You see that? So, we're gonna slip down in here. Little man's on the gun tonight, LB, and we got a really, really good 8 and a really good 10 on camera. So, Lord willing, sun can get him in his sights. We're gonna try to put him down. Y'all wish us luck. Remember, it's all about the release. We get everything together, get down to the stands, about, I don't know, a couple 100-yard walk down the bottom of a old growed up cow pasture with a thicket on both sides. It wasn't 5 minutes after we got up in the stand, the deer started feeding out, had 5 or 6 does come out. I remember when my dad used to take me in the woods and I'd get bundled up all warm. I'd sit back and I'd kind of fall asleep or whatever. So it wasn't maybe about 15, 20 minutes. I turn and look over at Landon. I can tell he's getting heavy-eyed. And those 5 does feed off. About 15 minutes after that, I see 3 more coming in. Look over at Landon. He's kind of asleep, laid up on me, sawing some logs. Try to nudge him, wake him up as those 3 deer out feeding, and he gives out the god-awfulest snore. The deer look up at us and run off. Yes, they ran off. You don't remember that? It's on video. So we're sitting there about 30 minutes after the last movement we seen. We look over in the left corner, and Landon said, "Dad, is that a deer?" I grab my binos and look up, and all I see is horns coming out of the broom sage. It's the old 8-pointer we got on camera. He's probably, I don't know, 4.5, 5.5 years old. Just a good, really good deer. Especially, it's an exceptional good deer for a first buck. think I stressed over it more, trying to make sure my son remembered everything right to do. You know, he's shooting a single shot, 223. So I get the gun propped up. You know, the deer comes in feeding. He's facing directly at us. So for about 15 minutes, he didn't present us a shot. So I just tell my son just to stay on him, be patient. You know, that way it gives him a time to calm down. And eventually the deer kind of started to spin a little bit. I asked Landon, was he ready? He said, yeah. He cocked the gun back, held right on him.
Okay, straight in there. Right in the ball. Okay. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Did I shoot it?
The shot was a little low. It would have been lethal, I feel. But, you know, if there's always that chance to put a second shot in him, I have told my son, if you get a second chance to put a shot in him, you might as well do it. So we got the gun open, put another round in it, and after we got the second round in it, he dropped within, 100 yards of where he was shot.
That we shot a big deer.
Would you tell him thank you so much? Tell him, say thank you, Mr.
Thank
Graves.
you, Mr. Graves.
Without him, none of this would be possible. Look here, buddy. Ain't that right? And praise the good Lord. God, praise the good Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
So
Hallelujah.
those dogs were all we needed in
I
that.
told you, those does were hot, buddy. Whew. All right, guys, we'll get right back to the job. Wait, I'm telling you, buddy.
Oh my God.
What have you done? Touch him with the gun. Pick him up, buddy.
Oh, look.
What have you done?
Look what it did, Daddy. Look where I shot him.
Holy smoke, pick him up, buddy. Set the gun down. Don't bang the scope. Okay, here, hand it to me. Give it to me. Oh my God.
Are you going to
Put his
still
head
be
up.
able to make jerky out of this?
Yeah, put his head up. What you done, son? Turn him to me. Get behind him and turn him to me. What have you done, buddy?
Shot an 8-pointer.
Oh my gracious alive.
Well, I hope you enjoy this story of mine and my son's experience of his first buck that he shot up here in Alamance County. Because I know one thing, I will remember it for the rest of my life, and I'm sure you will too, won't you? Many more to come, right? So we got to thank Mr. Travis for allowing us the place to hunt, Daddy for always keeping corn out, and Mr. Shane for coming up and taking pictures.
And videoing.
Yep. You always got to thank him for that. And Papa for giving us another place to hunt.
Yep.
And it's all about the what?
Southern Release.
That's right. Y'all remember that. It's all about the release and getting kids in the outdoors.
Got one more thing to say. Some new merch. Link in the description.
Yep. Link in the description for new merch, which I guess he's buying them because Shane and I are broke as crap.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
What's our Instagram tag?
Instagram tag, Southern Release.
Well, what's the Instagram account? How you gonna tell somebody to follow us on Instagram? You don't even know how to tell them how to get there.
Say it'll be at the bottom of the screen.
It'll be at the bottom of the screen.
If I put it there.
You gotta make sure you always, when you're talking, have eye contact. You see where it says Canon right there? At the top? Stop cutting up, boy.
It's at 1 o'clock.
Okay, we'll stop cutting up. You see, take your fingers and do like this.